Munchies. I'm Lauren Craig.
And I'm Billiona Reyes.
And today we're talking about Tiger Tail. It is on Netflix, and it is the story of a man reflecting on his long ago journey from Taiwan to America and the lost love of his youth as he begins to reconnect with his estranged daughter.
And today's Munchies is emerald, salt and pepper cashews. I picked this one because, well, who doesn't like nuts? And I think it'll be really cool to try salt and pepper cashews. You ready to try it?
Yeah, I am. Let's try it.
So, what are your thoughts?
I like that it's not an overbearing saltiness. Sometimes nuts overdo the saltiness, but this one has a very light salt pepper taste to it, so I like that.
What would you rate it out of a 5-star, or 1 to 5 stars?
I would give it a 3.5 because it is really good. It's a good light refreshing snack, but it's not oh my gosh, this is so amazing, I need it, I'm gonna crave it all the time. Would I buy it again? I would probably buy it again, but it wouldn't be a staple in my house.
I definitely agree with you. I think a 3.5 is where this snack is at. I don't know, it's either not too salt and peppery or it's just too much cashew. I think that's why I wouldn't want to have it all the time compared to Ben and Jerry's. This is just I need something flavorful in my mouth, or or I just need something to
You need nuts in your mouth.
But just something to get whatever it is, or if I'm drinking something I want to have a different taste bud, this is what I would do. But I don't think I would buy this again, actually.
Okay, so what did you think about Tiger Tail?
I love really love the whole cultural dynamic of this movie. I love seeing the Asian aspect of just how they live and how they go about their lives, and of course the storyline was beautiful. But for me, I would rate this film particularly maybe a 4-ish, or a low 3.7.
I agree with everything you said. I love that it had a lot of Asian culture. Love seeing that side of it. It was a little slow for me at the beginning, it was a little slow for me. I'm gonna just say that it was a little slow for me. And I was also thinking a 3.5 rating. I really did enjoy the storyline. I enjoyed that it was, a foreign-ish film. Even though the director is, and writer is Alan Young, who's known for producing lots of TV comedies in the U.S., like Parks and Rec, Master of None, and The Good Place. So I don't know, and actually the lead actor, he originally is not a U.S. citizen, but he is an American actor now. So I don't really know if this would be considered a foreign film, but a lot of the film was not in English.
Yeah, exactly.
In the movie, he reconnects with the love of his youth. Throughout the whole movie, they kind of hinted that this is a woman that he never stopped thinking about, that he should have married. So when he reconnected, were you disappointed that the love of his life was married at the end? Were you upset that they didn't get together at the end and have that perfect Hollywood ending?
I was 50-50. Yes, I was so happy she moved on, because the way he left her was very dramatic and devastating. But then I was also very sad because you're rooting for that love, for them to reconnect and go about and enjoy their now instead of just enjoying their youth. So yeah, I was 50-50 on it. I do understand when you do get out of a youthful love or your childhood crush, they're gonna grow up and they either grow with you or grow without you. And yeah, but I would have definitely loved to see them come out of it all happily. Unfortunately, they didn't.
I was like kind of rooting for that, uh, oh, they finally get together and they're all happy. But then at the same time, I was like happy for her because she didn't stick around and wait for him. And that's really not realistic for her to still be single all these years later.
So, what did you think about the father and daughter dynamic?
I'm very close with my own father, so it made me really sad to see, especially whenever she was like, let's just stop trying. Like, that broke my heart because I was like, come on, Dad, like, open up. She's trying, you gotta be there for her. Um, but I think that dynamic is very true for a lot of people, and some people never get past that. And so I'm glad it was represented. I'm glad it was shown, but it did pull on my heartstrings, especially like you're getting to know this man through the whole movie, and it's just like you want him to open up, you just care about him, but it hurt me being a daddy's girl myself.
I was also like you, where I'm like, come on, like, just open up. Like, especially if you're a girl, like, you need a father figure in your life. And yeah, I was just like, come on, you gotta, like, just give her something.
What did you think of the director's choice to shoot the flashback scenes on a 16 millimeter camera and the present day scenes filmed digitally? Did you like that? What did you think about that?
I did enjoy it. It kind of like gave you the sense of like what was present and what was past. So like that was pretty awesome to like see those different I guess camera ratios from, like you said, a 16 millimeter to a digital. It kind of like made sure like, oh, like this thing was shot in the past, like not to confuse the audience. So I really like that. I do think that, I don't know, I probably didn't notice, but you noticed, so I need to watch out for these more often.
I was so proud of myself for noticing that because I was watching it and I was like, this looks like they shot it a different way than the present day. And I was a little confused. I was like, maybe they just messed up on this scene, and then it just kept happening in every flashback. And so I looked it up on IMDb, and it was like the first thing in the fun facts was, oh, they decided to film this 16 millimeter and this one digital. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself for noticing.
Did you find seeing the different generations appealing, like especially in that Asian culture?
I loved that. I thought it was so beautiful showing him like with his grandma and then with his mom, and how it was so common for him and his mom to live together. Like that wasn't like a weird thing, that was a cultural thing. And I really enjoyed seeing the difference between him and his grandma, him and his mom, and then him and his daughter. I really enjoyed the multi-generational.
I would have to agree, like getting to see like different circumstances and like different points of generations was very interesting, like seeing how hard like the grandmother worked, and then how that kind of implied to him like working really hard, and then like that implying to his daughter. So like seeing it like just go through generation and generation, I thought that was pretty awesome.
What broke your heart more during the movie? Seeing him and his mom and the struggles that they went through, or him and his daughter?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I would have to say him and his mom, because like that's his mom, and I'm close to my mom, and I don't have kids yet, but I'm pretty sure like my answer will get persuaded when I do have kids. But like seeing his mom like struggle, and then having that need to like, I want to take care of you and I want to work really hard so you don't have to work hard and you can retire. That's my mentality now. Like I want to work so hard where my mom doesn't have to do anything. Like she could just enjoy life, cuz I mean, she's been working her butt off ever since she like got out of high school. So that broke my heart, like when she passed away and like he had to go back. Ugh.
Definitely him and his mom, because everything, if you look at it seems like everything he did was to help his mom not have to work. Like his whole move to America was so he could get a job, so he could support his mom. And the fact that, he did all of that, and like it never happened, like his mom ended up dying, never came over. That was so tough on me. So, yeah, I feel like that him and his mom broke my heart more for sure. All right, thank you so much for watching Movies and Munchies.
Yeah, and if you are feeling some of your munchies, make sure you try out Emerald Salt and Pepper Cashews. Of course, you can never have too much nuts.
Yes, and also make sure to go watch Tiger Tail. Leave in the comments what you thought about the movie, what you rated it, and also let us know what we should review in the future by leaving it in the comments below.
Bye!
Thank you for watching. Bye!